Looking back over my life, I realized that I had spent my whole life devoted to one thing, which is making art, particularly live art. Some people would think that was a really crazy thing to do because it's so ephemeral. But in a way, that sadness is part of the beauty and the poignancy of working on something that just disappears. I came to New York in an interesting time that there were a lot of people that were trying to push through boundaries of art forms, and there was a sort of spirit of anything is possible. And that was something that was wonderful for me, to push past my limits. I still try to maintain that to this day. I went to the piano. This was around when I was 23 years old, and I started vocalizing, regular classical vocalizing, and then I just had a revelation that the voice could be like an instrument and that I didn't need words because the voice itself was a language. There could be different characters, there could be male and female, there could be different ages, landscapes, and definitely different ways of producing sound. I also was very interested in what I would call more songs are based on a kinetic idea, like how would the voice spin, or how would it fall, or how would it jump. There was no precedent for what I was doing. So you're figuring out each step on this path. But in a way, looking back, I actually feel very fortunate that I had to rely on myself. It gave me the chance to really explore my instrument. It gave me the chance to explore my form. And you really, really find my artistic identity. So in the beginning of my process, I mean, I'm scared to death every time. And sometimes I think, after all these years, shouldn't you not be scared? But I think that's also part of it. It's being at the edge of the cliff, and are you going to jump or not? I'm a happy woman, I'm a happy woman. Oh, I'm a happy woman, I'm a happy woman. I think there's something about the tactility of a live performance and the presence of, we all are in the same space at the same time, and people are having a real experience, not something that it's a secondary experience through a screen or through what somebody told them the experience is. That direct communication and tactility is something that I think we need to affirm in our life now in this world, because I think that we're losing a sense of touch. I think getting this award or getting any award is just an affirmation of the value of art in our society. It just helps so much for people to actually not be afraid of art and not be afraid of artists. If you want to do something that's really meaningful in art or in anything, it first has to come from love. So that's the first impulse. And that's the thing, again, that keeps me going over the years, is that I have such a deep love and devotion to doing this work.